गुड मॉर्निंग एवरीवन, सभी को मेरा नमस्कार। चलिए चलते हैं आगे। बहुत ही अच्छी किताब पढ़ रहे हैं अभी आज। डोंट लूज योर माइंड, लूज योर वेट। तो ये पहला चैप्टर है, व्हाट डाइट इज नॉट। My clients often ask me, you mean I can eat chutney with coconut, aloo paratha and puri bhaji? But where is the diet in this? They sound almost disappointed. The word diet has become synonymous with drastic weight loss, health loss, energy loss, metabolic rate loss, and most importantly, loss of sanity. Diet has become a four-letter word that it isn't. I strongly believe that your diet has to be a representation of what you will be eating your entire life. It has to remain true to your genes, your likes and dislikes, your work life, your level of activity, and only then does it have a good chance of working. So, can you lead a life where you have papaya or dudhi juice all day long? If the answer is no, then don't go on that diet. Diet is not starvation. A diet has to be achieved much more than weight loss. Weight loss, or rather fat loss, is just one of the many wonderful side effects of changing your lifestyle. Dieting that has only weight loss as its primary goal is a failure, even before you go on it. It is like some boot camp you go to, kill yourself at, and come back thinner. You are glad to be back home. And within 4 days of being back home, you become healthy, healthy again. The challenge is to keep up with the routine you kept at the boot camp. But it is impossible given your working schedule, sleeping hours, responsibility, practical issues. Dieting is not about going on a diet. Let's take a look at some of the popular diet fads and how they work against you. Diet as punishment, the compensation diet. Real life example, compensation diet. So what is that? I asked, what? Soft, very soft. So you don't know. I did the Indian way of nodding my head for. No, I don't. Now, I was at a South Mumbai gym where the owner were prompting me as a superb nutritionist from the suburbs. And the lady who sat across with from me was already feeling cheated because she had never thought that she would need to explain a compensation diet to a dietitian. Fortunately, she was a compassionate socialite. Rujuta, you should know your basics. Sure. So look, when you overeat and drink the night before, you visit a dietitian the next morning and he or she can work out a compensation diet for you. So which means that the next day you eat very little or nothing and work out extra so that you can burn off everything you ate the previous night. Or she went on, when you know that you have a big party tonight, you just don't eat anything in the day. So you skip lunch, but you can have low fat crackers, sukha bhel, tea and coffee, etc. so that you can compensate for the night. Wow, I knew people did this, I said, but I didn't know it was called the compensation diet. You are a typical ghat in slang for Maharashtrian with limited or zero IQ, but big ego, sick joke. Now it was my turn to speak. I call it crime and punishment. The crime, overeating; punishment, deprivation of food. Our relationship with food should not be about crime and punishment. We all overeat sometimes. So what? Feel it, sort it, forget it. Just get back to your normal workout and eating pattern from the next day. The body doesn't discriminate and store last night's calorie in some special places so that the next day when you kill yourself on the treadmill, the body just exclusively burns that. And give yourself more space than this. It is okay to overeat once in a while. Just don't carry the baggage forever. Get back to your diet plan from now. So maybe you can say that because you can afford to eat, said the socialist. So can you, I assure you. I could die for a body like yours. So great. But make sure you don't kill yourself by trying to compensate just on with life. Just like if you sleep with somebody other than your partner, you still get on your married life the next day, right? So you really are a cat. So extreme diets just don't work. The detox diet. So most diets are impossible to keep up because they always advocate something extreme, besides being difficult to maintain. They are harmful for your physically and mentally. Let's talk about one of my all-time favorites, the detox weight loss and maintenance program. Oh, I love this detox diet, the most fashionable term in dieting. So first you accept that everything you have fed your body is toxic. Then you become a saint for a week and detox. And how using juices, of course. And to punish yourself for being fat, you use the yuckiest vegetable and make juices out of them. Karela, dudhi, turiya. You gulp them down with bravery of a Kargil war soldier. So real life example दिया है. So Karina once related a sad incident to me. A friend of hers was desperate to lose weight. She signed up for a program with a very successful dietitian come naturopath doctor who has the reputation of creating magic in as little as 15 days. As Bebo and her friends sat at the dining table one day, the friend who already successfully lost 7 kilo in 10 days broke down. How? She asked Bebo, can you eat paneer? I am losing because I am eating, replied Bebo. But by that time, her friend was suffering uncontrollably. She had lost her weight, but she had lost her energy and power of reasoning too. And why not? For the last week, she had been on a diet of 4 glasses of dudhi juice and 3 oranges a day. What is worse to deal with headache induced by starvation? She had been advised to have 6 cups of tea or coffee. The girl's mother was obviously upset. Her daughter had blacked out twice in that, but nothing could deter her from this detox diet. The next day, the concerned mother called Bebo and asked her to give her daughter her diet secret. This girl's diet, of course, would have to be planned differently from Bebo's. But one thing was for sure, she had to start eating. वहां नेक्स्ट रियल लाइफ एग्जांपल यहाँ पे दिया है. वन ऑफ माय क्लाइंट्स visited a well-known naturopath. The naturopath was a popular because everything she recommended was from your kitchen. Of course, there was no need to work out. This is always sold as a special attraction. I think the whole plan is to keep clients dull and lazy. The detox diet consists of methi seeds and some kaju, drugs soaked overnight and eaten first thing in the morning, following two figs, two walnuts, two pistas, and apple. Lunch was salad and a glass of buttermilk. Dinner was soup and a glass of milk with four different dried foods. Two and a half of each soaked for 2 hours, made into paste. Mind you, not in the mixture, but in hand ground. Wow, I exclaimed. This sure is detox. So, do you feel better or do you feel like the peel of a soaked almond? Exactly, exclaimed my client. I feel like a peel wasted and drained for the last 2 days. Now, dried foods are great, but eating dried foods almost exclusively is downright foolish. So, take my word for this. Detox, like all other extreme diets, is a sham. At the end of the diet, people's bodies and minds age and their metabolic rate is lower than ever before. So when they get back on the so-called maintenance diet, usually similar to what they are eating before they went on to the detox, all the fat starts creeping back, making their bodies look ugly. And what it does to their confidence is indescribable. People who have put their bodies through their torture think of themselves as incapable of losing weight. Instead of understanding how much the diet has damaged their system from within, they think they are not disciplined. So they deserve to be fat. So don't go for diet plans which deprive you of food or make you eat only one type of food. The point is to never regain the weight you have to lose. For this to happen, you have to understand how your body works and so the commitment to eating the right food at the right time. This is going to be major focus of this book. Everything herbal is good, really. So चलिए कल इसके बारे में पढ़ेंगे. बहुत सारा ऐसा जो सोच है इसका ऊपर रुजुता ने लिखा है और रियल लाइफ एग्जांपल भी दिए हैं. तो इसके ऊपर आगे चर्चा करने के लिए हम डॉक्टर साहब को बुलाएंगे. गुड मॉर्निंग भाई.
वेरी गुड मॉर्निंग सबको मेरा नमस्कार. राइटर ने आज ऐसा डिस्कशन किया जैसे वो हमारे साथ बात कर रही है. वो बहुत सा डाइट प्लान के बारे में बताया. इसके अंदर आता है कॉम्पेंसेशन डाइट, इसके अंदर आता है पनिशमेंट डाइट, इसके अंदर डाइट प्लान के बारे में डिस्कस किया है. कॉम्पेंसेशन डाइट क्या होता है? कॉम्पेंसेशन डाइट में हम कॉम्पेंसेट करते हैं. रात को ज्यादा खा ले और इसको कॉम्पेंसेट करेंगे, कुछ ना खा के कॉम्पेंसेट करेंगे. या पनिशमेंट डाइट में हम ज्यादा खा ले तो बिल्कुल नहीं खाएंगे. ऐसा कुछ करने से क्या होता? ऐसा कुछ करने से हमारा बॉडी हरदम क्रैविंग में रह जाता है. बॉडी का क्रैविंग ऐसा है, हम जब भरेंगे वो पकड़ेगा और अपना अंदर कर लेगा, स्टोर कर लेगा, क्योंकि वो बाद में काम में आ सकता है। तो इसीलिए कि कौन सा कोई भी डाइट प्लान को हम फॉलो करना नहीं चाहिए। हमको देखना है हम आगे क्या करना है, रोज हम क्या क्या काम करते हैं, और इसके माफिक हमारा डाइट प्लान होना चाहिए। हम कोई डाइट प्लान को फॉलो करेंगे लेकिन हमारा वर्कआउट दूसरा होगा, तो हमारे लिए ये भी प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट कर सकता है। तो इसीलिए हम क्या करेंगे, इसीलिए हम सोच समझ के, हमारा डाइटिशियन जो होना चाहिए वो हमारा सब कुछ ऑब्जर्व करना चाहिए और हमको सोच समझ के सलाह देना चाहिए। और हमको डॉक्टर ड्यूक ने भी बताया है इसमें कितना कैलोरी होता है, और हम इसके माफिक हमारा जो वर्कआउट करते हैं कितना कैलोरी बर्न करते हैं दिन में, ये भी हमको मालूम पड़ जाता है। तो हम इसको कैसे बर्न करेंगे, ये हमारा मकसद होना चाहिए। स्टोर नहीं होना चाहिए और थोड़ा घटना भी चाहिए। हमारा हेल्थ को मेंटेन करने के लिए हमको कैसे कम खाएंगे, कम में मैनेज होगा हमारा बॉडी, इसको भी देखना है। और जो बोलते हैं ये हर्बल लेते हैं, सब हर्बल लेते हैं, ये भी सब हर्बल लेने का टाइम देखना चाहिए कि हम क्या क्या लेते हैं। और डिटॉक्स लेते हैं, डिटॉक्स डाइट, ये भी एक डाइट है डाइट प्लान में। तो डिटॉक्स में क्या होता है, रो हरदम सुबह से शाम तक डिटॉक्स ही लेते हैं। इसमें क्या होगा, इसमें बॉडी का न्यूट्रिशन फुलफिल नहीं हो पाएगा। तो इसीलिए हमको सोच समझ के डाइट प्लान बनाना है, वर्कआउट के माफिक बनाना है, और सब फलें और सब्जियां, ये जो हमारा सीजनल होते हैं इसको शामिल करना है, और न्यूट्रिशन का हिसाब करना है कितना न्यूट्रिशन मिलता है, डेली डोज का, रिकमेंडेड डोज का भी हिसाब करना है, और इसके अनुसार हमको आगे बढ़ना है। ये किताब बहुत कारगर किताब है। हम पहले तो डॉक्टर ड्यूक से सीख चुके हैं, नहीं सीख चुके हैं तो हम इस किताब के जरिए दोहराएंगे और हमको परफेक्ट परफेक्ट न्यूट्रिशनिस्ट बनना है, और हम कोच बनेंगे। इसीलिए खुद को पहले परफेक्ट करना है, हमारा हेल्थ को सही बनाना है, और इसके बाद हम आगे बढ़ेंगे। थैंक यू। ये तो कॉन्वर्सेशनल रहता है, तो कन्वर्सेशनल में ज़्यादा बोलते हैं और सार कम होता है। तो ठीक है, हम कल फिर आगे